Who are you concerned about? Are there any concerns for you about those guys that are yet to get on the training paddock?
I don't think so, Lara.
Yeah.
I think everyone's going to be good. I was worried about Brian To'o. That was in the second half last week against the Dogs. There was a time there where he played the ball and he buckled and went to his knees, and I thought that he'd be in no shape to be playing Origin. But the scans were good. He's confident, even though sometimes busy. You don't know whether he's telling you the truth or not, but...
Your Panthers physios would not allow him into Blues
He does it with a big smile on his face. Yeah, I'll be sweet. Like, you know, nothing's a problem. But so he's good. They'll all be good to go. Hudson's just resting. Payne's had an injection that's sorted his back out and
he's
ready to win.
We'd love to see ongoing needles for Payne Haas, but he had that preparation leading in to Game 2. Daly's stuck solid across the board, Kieran, and Nathan Cleary, Jerome Luai, as you can see there in the halves. A lot of commentary, particularly about the halfback, as we like to do in Origin. In a legendary career already for you, he's not clinched that decider yet. Is it his time to shine?
Well, I think he's nailed enough big moments over his career to not have that pressure lumped on him in this game. I mean, it's a team game. He could play the game of his life. They still get beat. It doesn't fall on his shoulders. So, no, look, I like the combination of Luai and Cleary. They've obviously won plenty of premierships together. They understand one another's games. They're in sync throughout the contest. There was a little bit of rust there, Game 2, but I think they'll be better for the run heading into this one.
Well, in Camp Queensland, there's been a few team changes. There's also been a team virus right on cue. The Courier Mail reports that Harry Grant... But it's good news. He's overcome a virus in time to play. We love one of those, don't we, in Origin camp? Do. But the dummy half also speaks about being the main man at 9 for the first time for an entire series, Mick, and he was very open and honest about how shattered he was after his personal performance in Game 1. And how do you think he's responded since, and how crucial we know he will be on Wednesday?
You thought he would be. You know, he was disappointing in the opening game. He's brilliant in the second, and you just knew that was coming. He's such a wonderful player, Harry. So smart out of dummy half, and the first game I just felt like he went chasing big moments. You know, from the opening couple of sets, he got out of dummy half when he had Cherry Evans and Munster either side of him, who are two elite kickers of the footy. And he jumps out from dummy half and tries to nail a 30-metre kick and land it for Xavier Coates, which is just not something that you've ever seen in Harry's game. And then from that moment, he just continued to try and chase a moment that made him feel like he was contributing to the team, and it unravelled for him. But you just knew that he was never going to put back-to-back performances like that together. Came up with some huge moments in that second game, really big moments, like was as good as any in that second game. And no doubt he's one in that Queensland lineup that really concerned me heading towards that decider. Because I know it's here and everyone expects us to win, but there's a lot of class in that Queensland side, and it's Origin. The whistle will be put away for this game, third game. Obviously a lot of conjecture around how it's been policed the opening 2 games, and we'll see a lot of ball in play. And when there's ball in play, Grant, Munster, those type of guys become extremely dangerous. So New South Wales is going to need to be on high alert and be ready for them. Well,
Billy Slater did make some shock team changes, including Gemmet Shibasaki, one of the best bolters we've ever seen. But Josh Papali'i, there he is. He kissed his newborn baby hello and goodbye, and he entered Maroons camp. Is this going to be, Brandy, one of those stories that goes down in Origin folklore?
I love Papa, but I hope not. I hope it's not a fairy tale.
No.
But he's been a great Origin player. Like, and I was involved for the 6 years where Papa was probably at his best. He was the best front rower in the game. 2018, 2019, 2020. And played some, outstanding football for the Maroons. Boy, he's a powerhouse.
He deserves it too, doesn't he, Brandy? I mean, how good's his form been this season? I mean, he is showed up.
Origin worthy.
Yeah, it is, no doubt. I
mean,
he's been one of Canberra's best, week in, week out. He's getting on a bit, but geez, he's showing no signs of it. And he just keeps turning up for the Raiders, and good on him. I'm really happy for him. I think it's wonderful that he's been recalled.
We were at Suncorp Stadium last week, Mick, and there was mail around that Billy was going to go with Hammer over Reece Walsh, ultimately. What do you think of that decision?
Oh, look, Billy, you know, it's his footy side, and he's you know, watches the games thoroughly, and it's really hard to question Billy Slater, who was one of the greatest fullbacks that we've ever seen, in what he's looking for at that level where Billy dominated. You know, when I look at the Queensland side, I think, well, are they a more dangerous footy side on Wednesday night with Reece Walsh and Hammer in the side? Absolutely. In my opinion, they are. So, yeah, a little surprising, but a great opportunity. We interviewed Hammer, and he's just such a wonderful guy. So humble and delivered some brilliant moments.
Hard to go past Hammer's form at fullback, isn't it, Mick, this season? I mean, he's been pretty good.
He has been.
Throughout. I reckon he's been outstanding at one for the Dolphins. I mean, Reece is exceptional, but I think if we're talking consistency over the course of the season, I think Hammer's he's a bit above in that regard.
All right, we'll bring it on. Just a reminder, Queensland are yet to win a series from 1-0 down.